You're not gonna see results overnight. Hide your bald spot. But it's like, that's a big deal. Go get it checked out. I like truly believe I made so many videos about my hair growth journey, about my CCCA spot, all of this, natural hair over the years, and now I feel like I've come to a point where I'm over the hump and I've gained enough knowledge that I can confidently share it with you guys. Everything that I've learned over the course of my journey with my hair. Mostly things that I wish I knew at the start of my journey. So let's get into it. Go to a professional for help immediately. The biggest thing that I kick myself about is not going to a professional as soon as I noticed thinning. I thought it was due to stress, and I thought it was due to change of vitamins. I thought it was due to change of hormones. I just changed up a lot of things, and then unknowingly my spot kept getting worse and worse, really, where it wasn't just thinning, it actually was coming out. It was growing larger, and it could have been it could have been caught so much earlier and a much smaller issue than it was by the time I finally did go to a dermatologist in 2021. I probably started noticing thinning in 2014. So you can imagine, like, all those years of me trying every oil, every growth treatment, like literally everything, and it not working, versus me just going to a professional, getting blood work done, getting a biopsy, figuring out exactly what was wrong. So go to professional, y'all. I know that's not something new needed to be said, but it definitely does. Like, go get it checked out, even if you don't agree with the treatment. Like, just go, and so you know exactly what it is and what you're up against. So I've been with my dermatologist ever since. If you watch my videos, then you know that she made a treatment plan for me. Just to summarize, I was diagnosed with CCCA, which is a form of alopecia, back here in this spot where it was thinning, then it started falling out. And then the hair just like around it is super short. It won't grow past a certain length. I have had some progress, if you've seen in my last video, but just know that that was due to a year and a half of like consistency working with my dermatologist. I was putting a topical treatment on 3 times a week. I was getting injections in that area once a month, once every 4 to 6 weeks for 8-9 months, almost a year. I was using minoxidil foam, Rogaine every single night. I was doing scalp massages. I was incorporating different things into my diet. I was drinking more water. Like, all of this stuff was consistent, and that's what really made the biggest difference. I think that I saw, like, seemingly overnight, where I just remember taking out a protective style, my microlinks, and boom, that spot was flourishing. So then I also met with a hair care specialist who taught me about like blue and red light therapy and scalp massages, different oils, organic and holistic treatments as well, that I can continue to do long term just on all of my hair. Stop doing tight styles, y'all. Hear me out on this, because I feel a way about this. Something common that occurs in protective styles all the time is like thinning around the edges, or just like thinning the hair actually thinning in spots due to the tension, due to the pulling of that protective style, and then not being able to treat it fully because our hair is in a protective style. And then we'll try to hide that thinning with more protective styles. So we're just adding fuel to the fire. So for example, edges start thinning out, we'll do like a slick back bun. And we'll keep doing a slick back bun and wonder why the edges are growing back. Even though we're doing the oil treatments, even though we're doing scalp massages, even though we're doing the derma roller thing. We're getting braids, taking them out, getting braids again, taking them out, getting braids again, and wondering why the roots are so much thicker than the rest of our hair. Even it looks like we have heat damage, even though we don't like straighten our hair. It's because we're not treating it in between. I had to make some sacrifices while I was doing treatment for my spot back here. I couldn't do braids and keep them in for 2 months. I had to keep them in for 4 to 5 weeks max. I had to do very little hair added. So I had a couple thin braids over here because the too much tension for too long was going to cause that very fragile hair that was growing back to fall out. I couldn't really do any like protective styles where my scalp wasn't exposed, and I still don't, and I don't think I will go back. It's like a wig I throw on for the day, but I have daily treatments that I have to put on my scalp in order for my spot to grow back. Tight styles can so seriously damage your hair if done for too long. Sometimes, like, it can take an instant to put them in, and then your hair is just done afterwards. And obviously everybody's different. Everybody's hair can take different things, but just, you know, like, take a look at your hair and be honest with yourself about what you're doing to it, because you don't want to make your situation worse by putting your hair away without addressing it fully. Stay consistent. I said this already, but I'm saying it again. The thing about hair is you can do one thing to it, and in a matter of seconds, minutes, a wash, you realize the damage has been done for your hair, and it takes months and years to get it back. With my spot, I don't think I've had my hair be completely equal on both sides in 9 years, almost 10 years. Because like I said, in 2014 is when I noticed the thinning, which is wild. And I finally, obviously that partly was my fault for taking so long to go to a professional, but the past 2.5 years, I have really been focusing on being consistent. Obviously, I've fallen off a couple times. I've mentioned it before. I stopped taking my Nutrafol vitamins. I wasn't getting my minoxidil and putting it on that spot every day. I wasn't doing the scalp massages every day, but I'm going to tell you this. If there was one thing I was doing when my hair was growing, was putting that minoxidil on my scalp and massaging it for 3 to 5 minutes. I didn't care how I felt. I didn't care how late it was. I didn't care if I didn't feel like doing it. I was going to be consistent, because consistency with our hair is the only way we're going to see results. Point blank period, with a CCCA spot, alopecia or not. Like, we have to be consistent with our hair to see results. Whether that be taking a supplement every day, topical treatment, going to the dermatologist, like everything that I was doing for my hair, I kept a consistent routine, and yeah, I saw results. And I wish that I knew this. I'm like, why is this oil not working? I would use it for like 3 weeks and it wouldn't be working, so I would switch off, or like I would use it for 3 weeks and then stop for a week and then try again and be like, oh no, I've been doing it for like a month. It's like, no, you have to be consistent. Every single day really does count. It really does. I promise you. My minoxidil, I didn't see results until 4 months, but did I see results? Absolutely did. So hair just takes, sometimes it just takes a while, and you're not gonna see results overnight. It may take 3 to 6 months. My #1 tip is, whatever you're doing with your hair, start it today, for example, and just don't think about it, don't look at it, don't stress about it for 3 to 4 months. Take a picture now. Do your thing every single day or every week or whatever treatment you're talking about is, and then in 3 to 6 months, take another picture and then compare. And you are way more likely to see results than trying to look at it every single day in the mirror, obviously. But, you know, don't neglect your hair. I just would throw my hair up in a protective style and be like, yes, my hair is growing. I'm just gonna leave it alone and let it grow. But without moisture, my hair is going to break off. Length retention was non-existent with my hair. And then also, I know a lot of our focus will go to that one spot or that one side or multiple spots or whatever, but we can't neglect the rest of our hair either, because we want to keep that strong and healthy. Personally, I was like, I need my hair to grow out, so even if this never grows back here, this top section needs to be long and healthy enough to cover it and for it to not be noticeable. And I just also want to keep as much of my hair as possible, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm taking care of everything else. I'm not putting a lot of heat on it like every day. Deep conditioning, which I have not been doing. I'm going to be honest, I have not, and I need to. Staying consistent with the hairstylist. I have been in Philly for a really long time now, and I still have not found a hairstylist that's like affordable, cares about my hair, like the health of it, does like these treatments I see. I'm so envious of the TikToks that I see where people go look at these steam treatments and the scalp massages and like citrusy fruit and green tea and just like massages and different light treatments, and then like they'll make sure you're up on your protein treatments and deep conditioning, like all this stuff, and their hair looks fabulous, but they're like in Atlanta or Nashville or like, you know, somewhere not where I am. So if you know any hairstylists in Philly who got all of that, please let me know also. Find a community to help support you. The biggest thing for me when I was posting my Nutrafol, hair growth, balding, alopecia videos was the support that I got from other women commenting, saying that they also had issues with their hair. I didn't realize how little this was talked about, specifically like for my age, for not really having it, like it's not hereditary. Like I don't know anyone in my family who has this. I know that it's common, but I know that it was hard for me because I feel like I was alone. I feel like I was gonna lose my hair. I felt like people didn't really understand, but like being able to talk to all these people who have had different experiences, and like one girl commented on my video and said she found out she was vitamin D deficient. She started taking vitamin D and her hair was flourishing. Like little things like that to know to ask your doctor. Just like having this community to talk to other people, to be supportive, who know exactly what you're going through, exactly how you feel, is so big. Someone hold you accountable to keep up with your treatments or whatever you're doing is also huge. So definitely the reason that I like posting videos like this, more so than just sharing my journey and seeing how far I've come, is also just creating this community where other people who are in a similar boat as me can like share their opinion or their advice or what they've been through, their story and their progress. Forgive me, I have I'm getting over a little cold. And also just like share hairstyles that can help hide that area. Like nobody, like very few people are making hair videos or it's like hide your bald spot, but it's like that's a big deal. I haven't been able to wear my hair up into like a high bun in I don't even know how long. And I was really struggling with how to figure out how to wear my hair to hide this spot back here. So yeah, the community is great. Obviously, pray. You can do all these treatments, you can do all these things that I've been talking about, and because it's a lot of work and because it takes so long to see results, it's so easy to lose hope. Like it's so easy. Like the number of times where I was crying myself to sleep being like, I'm gonna have to shave my head, this is not working, blah blah blah, stressing myself out over it, and the stress almost made the spot worse. The stress also made the spot 10 times worse. You just have to pray about it. I like truly believe surrendering this spot to God and just letting him handle it, putting my faith in him and being just like, I'm going to do the work down here that I can, and I'm going to leave the rest to you just so I can have peace and so I can feel motivated every day. Be like, I need to do my work down here. The moment I surrendered it to God and was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this and let you handle it, I saw results. I just prayed for also the right doctors to help me, finding the right treatments, coming across the right TikToks when I needed it, having the right comment under a video to help me, for me to say the right thing to say so other people can like look at this video. And honestly, that's one of the best things that I did, especially in terms of keeping me sane. That's all I got for you. Subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you want to see, what you want me to talk about. Yeah, we'll just be on this hair journey together. Comment down below where you are in your hair journey and how I can help. Or if you just want to say hey and introduce yourself, please feel free to do that too. See you next time. Bye.